Welcome into Kentucky Speedway for the Alaska 300. As you can see right now, we're going on our qualifying lap. Before we start today's video, I just want to say a couple of things. Please like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And second of all, we do have a new crew chief. His name is Wow. He is in our Discord server. Join in the link in the description below. Lastly, let's try to put this thing on pole position. Off turn number 4 and heading back to the start finish line. This does not look like pole position. It will not be pole position. We are 7/10 of a second off pole position, and we'll be starting in the 14th position. Austin Cindric, he will be your pole sitter for today's race. Pause to your favorite driver finished in qualifying. Welcome into Kentucky Speedway, as we are going to be under the lights. As you can see, stories of the race. Joe Graff Jr., he missed the driver's meeting. He will be starting at the back. Austin Cindric, as I said earlier, is your pole position. And Vinnie Miller, unapproved body modifications during qualifying. He will also be starting at the back. After all that, we will be starting in the 13th position. Green flags in the air. We're underway. Are going to try to send it 3 wide as we only have 10 laps in this first stage as we head down into turn number 1. Now coming off turn number 2, we are going to be all over the back bumper of the 98. We actually do hit the 98. The 98 and me go into the wall here on lap number 1. Already chaos as we go through turns 3 and 4 right now on the high side. I don't know why we're way up here. We're actually going to hit the wall and come right back down the racetrack, not hit anyone. We're still sliding up and hitting the wall, and we're going to hit the wall once again as we lose a ton of spots and head back to the 21st position, now 22nd. At the end of lap number 1, we have damage everywhere on our car. Still dropping as we're still on the high side here, 3 wide into the 27th position. We could settle maybe the 26th. As we head down into turn number 3, we do hit the back of the 66. The 66 goes sideways and comes up right in front of us and collects others in the back, and that will warrant a caution, our first of the day, and we will come down pit road because that was a horrendous start for us and a very chaotic start for us. As now we're about to head back under the green flag in the last position. Green flags in the air, we're back underway. We will have 5 laps to go in stage number 1 as we're already gaining a couple of spots there up to the 34th position. Can we somehow get stage points is the question. I highly doubt it. As we head through turns 1 and 2, we're going to be on this high side, see if we can pass a couple of cars around the outside. We get past 2 of them, and now we're going to split the middle 3 wide as we head down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Now going through turn number 3, we will be on this high side, and coming off turn number 4, already gained 8 spots. We're going to be side by side with the 15 and actually clear the 15. Now we're going to make it 3 wide, maybe even 4 wide into turn number 1. This is going to be very close, and we do hit the 6. We just cannot get the handling of this race car. Dive all the way below the yellow line, actually, from all that. And now we're going to be side by side with the 15 once again for the 28th position. Now as we're heading to turn number 3, the 6 gets sideways. Can he save it? We actually do hit him, so we can keep it straight. Now a 4 wide pass on the bottom. Still 3 wide. This is utter chaos as we head back to the start finish line. 3 to go as we are in the 23rd position. As we head back into 1, the 61 goes around. He actually does save it, but he will lose a ton of grounds as we fall to the 23rd position now. Now coming off turn number 4, we're going to actually pass the 38 of our teammate of Jeff Green, and that will put us in the 22nd position now on the final lap of stage number 1. Now as we head through turns 1 and 2, now coming off turn number 2, all over the back bumper of the 92, we're going to make this thing 3 wide heading into turn number 3. Now going into turn number 3 and 4, we're in the 19th position, and coming off turn number 4, we tried to gain as much as we could for the 18th position, but it won't be enough as we will finish 19th in stage number 1 after a very chaotic stage. Austin Cindric, he is your Stage 1 winner here from Kentucky. We did pit and actually lose a position as we will be starting in P20 for stage number 2. Under the lights now. Green flag back in the air. As we head down towards turn number 1, 10 laps once again in stage number 2. As we head through turns 1 and 2 right now on the bottom of the racetrack, side by side with the 0-7 through 1 and 2. Now coming off turn number 2, we're going to make this thing 3 wide and actually clear the 99 and the 18, As we head back into turn number 3, we are going to be all over the bumper, but brake very early so we don't wreck him. Now coming off turn number 4, already up into the 15th position. Can we gain a little bit more as we're going to be side by side with a 4 of Jesse Little. Actually dive it down to the grass because he was coming down the racetrack. And we will get up into P13 as we also pass the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Now coming off turn number 2, all over the back bumper of that 36 of Alex LeBay. As we head into turn number 3, can we somehow find a lane to pass? We're going to make this thing 3 wide and actually make a great pass here. Side by side with the 11 for the 10th position. We will get that 10th position from Justin Haley. Now heading back through turns 1 and 2. We're going to slide up the racetrack and almost hit the wall. Here comes the 11 and the 68 and the 36 and the 5. Everyone right here trying to pass us. As we will dive it down to the bottom of the racetrack, hit the 36, give him a little bump. We're going to be side by side with him coming off turn number 4. Can we somehow get the 11th position, make more contact as we head down the front straightaway? And we will grab that 11th position before turn number 1. Coming off turn number 4, we're going to have 2 laps to go in the stage here in the 11th position. We will pass the 20 of Harrison Burton as we have 2 laps to go. As we head back into turn number 1, can we pass the 68 of Brandon Brown? Can we pass the 98 of Chase Briscoe as we head through 1 and 2? Diving it down to the bottom of the racetrack, we get very sideways. We do hit the apron, and we go around hard. Crash for us. That will not warrant a caution just yet. We do hit the 11, but he keeps it straight as we fall all the way down to the 16th position. A ton of damage, so we cannot keep the car straight with all that rear end damage, and we're going to continue to lose spots. The 13 hits us. Can we somehow hold on for much longer? I don't know. We have 1 final lap to go, and we're on the apron, and we cannot turn the car now as we do hit our own teammate in the 38 of Jeff Green and continue to lose spots. No caution flag yet as we're trying to get it going. We do hit the 0 as this is just, we're getting very pissed off right now, just trying to warrant a yellow as we do finish 33rd in stage number 2. We are going to definitely come down pit road because we have a ton of rear end damage and now front end damage. Ross Chastain is your winner of stage number 2, as you can see. Into the 33rd position, Mike Harmon does get the free pass. He will be 1 lap down only as we're going to head back under the green flag here from Kentucky. Green flag's in the air. We're back underway. Now this is the money strategy. 26 laps, and now we have to work on the car and just pray that we can get to the end without wrecking one more time. We're going to send it in down the inside because it is go time here in this 39 Chevrolet. Already up into the 26th position now. We're battling for a 26th position as we head through turns 3 and 4. We're going to make it 3 wide through the middle and actually pass a few more cars. Side by side with the 15 down the front straightaway. We will pass the 15 after all that. And now up into the top 10 as we pass the 36 of Alex LeBay as we come off turn number 4. And now we will have a caution flag. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was expecting to go back into turn number 3, but a caution flag will make us good to the end of this race, just barely. As you can see, we are making small adjustments to the car, as Wow has been saying all race long. As Wow is going to be our crew chief for the rest of the Xfinity Series season and starting in Season 2 of the Truck Series season. So we're about to be under a green flag. Green flag's in the air. We're underway. We will have 15 laps to go from Kentucky Speedway. Can we somehow get a top 10 finish at least as we head back into turn number 1? Now we're going to rip it around the outside. 15 laps to hold on as we are going to get up into the 20th position. Can we somehow pass a few more cars as we head down into turn number 3? To the inside of the 13 of Chad Fincham. We will pass him for the 18th position. Now head all the way up high. Make it 3 wide around the outside. Can we somehow pass a few more cars? We do hit the back of the 11. And now we're going to be 4 wide momentarily. As we head back into 1, the 5 will blend in after a big run. As we go through turns 1 and 2 right now. Side by side with the 5 and the 99. As we head off turn number 2, we're going to be clear of the 5 just barely. What a slide job there. As we are up and now into the 8th position. As you can see, we have 12 laps to go here from Kentucky. And we're all over the back bumper of the 10. The 10 gets sideways as we go up into the 5th position. It is go time as we head back into 3 and 4. The 22 goes around. The 22 of Austin, Cedric Polster, goes around late in the going. And that will be a caution flag here from Kentucky. Meanwhile, both decided just to stay out under that caution flag as we will head back under a green flag. About 7 laps to go as we head into the Geico restart zone. Green flags in the air. We're back underway here from the 4th position. Noah Gregson leads us down to a green flag. We're already going to make it 3 wide around the outside for the race lead as we head through 1 and 2. Now going through 1 and 2, now coming off turn number 2. We're still going to be side by side with the 9. Make more contact. And we are going to be the race leader here as we head back into 3 and 4. Here comes Noah Gregson. Can he complete the pass? No, he cannot. Not just yet. We're going to be side by side going back to the start-finish line. As you can see, we're still making contact as we pass the start-finish line. 4 laps to go from Kentucky. Heading back through turns number 1 and 2, I'm going to go for a crossover. We're still going to make contact as we head through turn number 2. Just trying everything we can to hold on. We're going to get very loose coming off turn number 2 and actually lose the race lead. We got to somehow pass the 9. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to try to send it in and actually hit the 9. But that makes him a little bit sideways, as we're going to be way up the racetrack and almost hit the wall. Coming off turn number 4, we're going to head down to the bottom of the track and actually hit the 21. The 21 is going to go around as we head into the grass with 3 laps to go. Is there going to be a caution flag yet? Now we're on 2. No, it is not going to be a caution flag. As we head through turns 1 and 2, we're going to go sideways and actually hit the wall and lose a couple more spots and go around now. Will that be a caution flag? Not yet. We do hit the 19 and go around once again as we're going to have a ton of damage and get hit by the 21. No caution yet as everyone keeps on pile driving into us. And that will warrant the caution flag for an overtime restart. We are going to have to pit because of all that damage. We're not trying to lose so many spots. We do drop 16 spots as we're going to have an overtime restart. Green flag back in the air. Very, very weird ending to this race. Noah Gregson leads us back down to the green flag as we head through turns 1 and 2. We are going way up the racetrack, try to pass a few cars as we do have way fresher tires than everyone in the field. As we come off turn number 2, Noah Gregson still going to have the race lead, but we're going to be up into the 25th position. If we can somehow salvage a top 10 from here, I will be very, very happy. As we head through turns 3 and 4, Noah Gregson will see the white flag this time. White flag is in the air one final time around Kentucky. And we're already up here battling for the 17th position, heading back into turn number 1, doing everything we can. Going off turn number 2 now, we're going to be battling for the 15th position. Noah Gregson still your race leaders. We head down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We're going to send it in down the inside as far as we can go. As we have a huge send-in for P12, almost hit the wall. And now coming off turn number 4, Harrison Burton is going to win here from Kentucky in an upset victory over Noah Gregson, who was trying to lock himself into the playoffs. As you can see right here, Harrison Burton wins over Noah Gregson. What a race, what a finish that was for the top 2 as we do finish P12, still being able to salvage a decent day As now we look over at the point standings, Noah Gragson will take over the points lead at 554 points after a great day. He dominated pretty much all race long. As now we look over at the playoff standings, us with them 4 wins still have the most playoff points, as now the cutoff is between the 8 and the 19, both tied on points. It will be a very interesting rest of the regular season.